Good morning. I am Jennifer Lundy, and the article I'm discussing today is a Carey et al. In 2019, it's called Behavior Change Techniques and Their Mechanisms of Action. It's a synthesis on links described in a published intervention literature. It focuses on 277 research articles. So it focuses on something called BCTs and MOAs, which are the beliefs in that a person can succeed. The research aimed to bridge the gap between BCTs, which are behavior change techniques, and their MOAs, which are mechanisms of action. Did you know that social comparison and subjective norms belonging with your social group can help people change? Kind of like social influencers. These type of things can help you change your habits. May they be bad or something that your doctor has advised you to change. Did you know that cues all around you can induce you to make behavior change? Well, this is what Carey et al. Found out in their research article. So, some of the surroundings shape you about how you want to live using behavioral cues. Now, a behavioral cue is something that you would see in your environment, like workout clothes, a gym billboard, or an ad to quit smoking, showing people who got sick from smoking. Or another cue could also be the smell of popcorn or the smell of coffee, perhaps when you're at the movies or you're near restaurants like Starbucks. This study was done with article coders, so it didn't have any in person interviews. It had electronic data searches, data extraction, and data synthesis. It was a little weak because of that, because it only had 277 behavior change articles. It was strong because it informed interventional design. By understanding the links between the BCTs and MOAs, they can design more targeted and effective interventions, which will release the strain on the healthcare system. It also identified mechanisms which interventions can work within. The research also provided valuable resources for synthesizing evidence on the effectiveness of behavior change and their underlying mechanisms. So, within the study, the patients are involved in a risky behavior, such as smoking and dietary issues. And we know that this can put a strain on the healthcare system, thus putting a strain on America in whole. Some of the behavioral interventions can range from decreasing negative social influences and restructuring the social environment, like we talked about. The article also identified issues with BCT and MOA links, including behavior change with physical activity, dietary behaviors, alcohol reduction, and smoking. Some of the changes it identified were problem solving, beliefs about capabilities, and the client's intention or the patient's intention. There was an interesting heat map attached, and it discussed how patients' beliefs, goals, optimism, social identity, values, emotion, motivation, and intention align with problem solving, focusing on past success, social support, self monitoring of behavior, habit formation, reducing negative emotions, and self reward. And I really think that is what the health coach encompasses. And it's really discussed a lot in Margaret Moore's book. So the limitation was that the sample size was small. It did not identify links that were not mentioned. A good study in the future would be more in-depth interviews on behavior change and the action cues. Overall, this research on behavior change techniques was very good because of the heat map and the detailed cross-referencing, showing that patients can get actionable results with small cues, essentially rewiring their systems for the better. Thank you.